Hey everyone, it's Danielle Taylor with Keller Williams Realty here on the beautiful Outer Banks. And today I want to break down why buyers hesitate when purchasing a beach home and what's really behind those concerns, so that if you're a seller, how can addressing those issues up front make the difference between sitting on the market and getting your house sold.
I'm unsure of a few things.
I'm unsure of a few more.
I don't know.
How we supposed to move forward when we are both so unsure?
So let's dive in. The first reason that we can see buyer hesitation is fear of maintenance and costs. So this is the big one, really, is people are thinking about, buyers hear the words, salt air, humidity, storms. They immediately picture constant repairs and surprise expenses. What they're really worried about isn't the normal day-to-day upkeep. It's the fear of getting into a money pit that's got a ton of deferred maintenance. So sellers who do the best on this objection are the ones who can clearly show what's been updated, what are the age of the major systems, and how has the home been maintained over the period of time that they have owned it. So transparency and having that information available for a buyer builds confidence. Insurance and storm anxiety. So the insurance question can really be an issue for a lot of buyers because they've heard horror stories. What do they know about flood zones and wind coverage and hurricane headlines? It all can feel really overwhelming to a buyer, especially if they're new to a coastal environment. So what that fear tends to come from is not understanding the insurance versus the actual risk. So what we want our sellers to do, and what we as sellers want to be prepared for, is to show real insurance quotes. So what is this really going to cost? Do we have an elevation certificate or any information on that can help reduce some of those costs? Have we put on a fortified roof? That can really help a buyer with their costs. And is there any claim history available? If we've got a clean slate, we really want to share that and make a big deal about it. Because if we can remove a major unknown, then we can remove some of those people that take a longer time and a slower decision because of that unknown. Rental income uncertainty. So buyers considering the property as an investment and wanting rental income to help either cover or defray the costs of ownership, their question becomes, is this rental income I'm seeing real, or is this a best case scenario? Buyers hesitate when they see an inflated projection or one that has just one unusually strong year, or on the flip side, an unusually weak year. So what can help with this? First of all, multi-year rental history that shows consistency. If you are not maximizing the opportunity, we want to make sure that we can show why. So if you take a lot of owner weeks, if you severely restrict, we want to really call that out, and we want to share how it could be improved. We also want to be clear as we're providing these numbers that they are net numbers and not some gross number that's never going to come in contact with that buyer. So that's another really big thing. We want to, again, focus on that transparency. We want to also have honest conversations about expenses. So thank you, Bodhi. We want to know, are there areas that could be tightened up? We want to do that in advance. If you could save money on one of those spots, let's go ahead and have that done so that the expense picture is more pleasant for the buyer. Finally, is there options to improve this that you could do for not a huge cost ahead of time and get those rental numbers up? So for instance, people want king beds. If your room can support a king bed and you've only got queens, is that something that you could add to the mix and help in the short term? Is there some paint you could do and some updated pictures that would help with rental and rental prices? When buyers trust the numbers, they trust the purchase. This is emotion versus logic. So beach homes can be an emotional purchase. Buyers fall in love with the view and the lifestyle and the idea of family memories. And then they pause and think, oh my gosh, is this a smart decision? Am I being irresponsible? Am I thinking with my heart and not my head? the internal tug of war can cause hesitation. The key here, I think, is helping these buyers see the beach home as both an emotional and a logical purchase. So as an emotional purchase, it is a lifestyle upgrade. This is going to provide likely lots of years of enjoyment for the family. From a logical perspective, it is a long-term asset that they should expect to see appreciation if held for the appropriate periods of time. They should see a lot of cost offset when they're not using it from rental income. They should have the ability to enjoy it in the off-season without affecting that income. So it's not a splurge for these buyers. It's actually a good investment. Managing from afar. Many buyers don't live locally, and they worry about managing a property from a distance. The good news is that most successful beach home owners do the same thing. They're also managing it from afar. So what we can do is we can help these buyers gain confidence when they see that we've got reliable property managers in place, that we have local service providers, so we share our vendor list and give them the information they need to feel comfortable, that we have the systems and checks and balances in place to make this successful from afar. Painting this type of picture really makes ownership seem manageable instead of intimidating. Resale and market risk. So the final thing that the buyers are really going to ask themselves and potentially hesitate on is, oh my gosh, what if the market changes and I have to sell? This hesitation is very normal, but a well-located beach home with strong features like views, good beach access, strong rental history, good amenities, these tend to appeal and hold demand better than people expect. So pricing correctly, understanding the market matters far more than timing alone. So if they do need that exit strategy, we need to show them that there's a plan in place and that they're buying a good asset. Ultimately, at the end of the day, most buyers' hesitation around a beach home comes from fear of the unknown. So as sellers, when we can address those concerns proactively and give buyers confidence, it will replace that hesitation. So if you're thinking about selling your beach house or buying one and want honest guidance, let me know. We'd love to help. We'd love to help you get ahead of this. Even if selling is way down the road, we can do things now that will set you up for success later. So please make sure you subscribe so you get this and other content. Reach out with questions, and can't wait to see you in the next video, because remember, there's no better living than Sandbar living.